There's a word that has increased in significance in the last couple years and the last couple of months, and for good reason. When it's done well, it can be the most important investment you make in your day. I am talking about self-care. So in this video, we're talking about why it really is so important to take care of yourself, and two, how to do it without being a total dictator to yourself. My name is Inge. This is the Healing Revolution, and you are watching one of the videos in the Back to Basics of Energy Healing series. In every video, we take one important concept and break it down in such a way that you can take a deep breath, relax, knowing what people are talking about, let your left brain be at ease so you can move forward in your most intelligent way possible and make your healing and your life as your essential self a total reality. So let's talk about self-care. Why is self-care really that important? So if you think about yourself as a machine, and this machine has been washed and oiled and really taken care of in all of its intricacies, what is that machine able to do? How does that machine feel? When we are cared for, it is really when we operate at our best. It is when our gifts emerge. It's when we are able to respond and not react, to be our wisest, most connected selves. Now we can let go of the idea that we always have to be our most wise and connected, incredibly all perfect selves. It's not about perfection, but taking care of yourself is a profound way of showing yourself that you matter. And more than anything else, doing little things throughout the day that remind your whole system, I matter. I'm important to myself. I care for me. I love me. Allows us to be so much more resilient as we face the challenges that life inevitably throws at us. There's another thing that I want to mention here, because self-care, as it has become such an important word in our culture, and I'm glad it has also somehow become synonymous with taking luxurious baths, meditation, and yoga. But self-care really is so much more than that. Self-care in its essential way is really asking yourself again and again and again throughout the day, what do I need? What do I need? What do I need? When our needs are met is when we can be at our best. That's when we can really give from a full cup. So ask yourself, what do I need? What do I need? And sometimes that's yoga, sometimes that's meditation, sometimes that's a nice luxurious bath. But sometimes it's saying no to an event you don't want to go to. Sometimes self-care is letting your dishes pile up, letting your apartment get all dirty and gross because you need to rest. And then other times it's cleaning everything up in your apartment and letting everything be all shiny and new, and that makes you feel shiny and new on the inside as well. So the only person who can really know if this is self-care or not is you. And it's by answering that question, what do I need? 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 And of course, there are practices that you don't want to do all the time. And I'm not knocking yoga, meditation, or taking baths. I think they're wonderful. And it is important to have some discipline with yourself. But when we lose the wisdom, the intention in self-care, we really can beat ourselves up. And then we can make something that is caring and healing for ourselves another bully. And that is something we would like to avoid. So how to avoid that is build in some flexibility. Allow yourself to be exactly where you're at and allow yourself to respond to where you're at. So sometimes you're feeling overwhelmed and tired, and the answer is to go for the run that you had planned. And other times it's to cancel that run. And it is not easy to tell the difference. It really isn't. I acknowledge that. Sometimes you need to do things you don't want to do because it builds your strength. And other times you need to not do things you don't want to do because that is really caring. Now, there was a time when I was in my earlier 20s, but on this healing path already, I had a lot of my thinking self-care going well, but there were other more basic things that I wasn't taking great care of myself just yet. And there was a question that I heard somewhere that really drove it home for me. And that question was, if you took care of a 4-year-old the way you're taking care of yourself, would you get in trouble with child services? And at the time, I was going to bed really late. I wasn't eating steady meals. I was demanding like really long work hours of myself. I didn't give myself much playtime. These are all the needs that a human being has. And we can get pretty strict with ourselves, even when we are taking care of ourselves. So that is a nice question to keep in mind as well. Thank you for being here. This has been one of the Back to Basics series videos. If you've liked this video, you are sure to like many others. I invite you to check out maybe the healing one or the mindfulness one and to subscribe to this channel. See you in the next video.